Hi and welcome back to Understanding Depression. Today we're talking about something essential, something that doesn't prevent depression but can make a profound difference in how we experience it: mental resilience. In this powerful episode, we dive into the concept of mental resilience, the inner strength that helps us navigate through life's toughest moments, including depression. What does it truly mean to be resilient? Can resilience be built or strengthened? And how can it help us not only survive but grow through adversity? Join us as we explore practical tools, real-life stories, and evidence-based strategies for developing resilience. Whether you're struggling yourself, supporting someone who is, or simply looking to better understand the human mind, this episode is for you. Maybe you've heard the term tossed around in self-help books or TED Talks, but let's break it down in a way that's real, practical, and honest. Resilience isn't about just being strong or putting on a brave face. It's not about pretending that things don't hurt. Resilience is about how we respond when things fall apart. It's the ability to adapt, to recover, and to continue even when the path is hard. And for many people living with depression, it's something that becomes both a challenge and a lifeline. So in this episode, we're going to talk about what resilience really means, how it works in the context of depression, and most importantly, how we can nurture it in ourselves and others. Let's begin with the basics. Psychologically speaking, resilience is the capacity to bounce back from adversity. It doesn't mean avoiding pain or difficulty. It means managing them in ways that are healthy and sustainable. Resilient people still feel grief, stress, and sadness, but they also have the internal tools to cope, to reflect, and to grow. They may still struggle, but they know how to take care of themselves during those struggles. And here's something important. Resilience isn't a fixed trait. It's not something you either have or don't have. It's a skill. It can be learned, developed, and strengthened at any stage of life. This matters because depression often tells us that we're powerless, that we're stuck, that we can't cope. But resilience offers a quiet, steady reminder: we can adapt. We can heal. Not always easily, not always quickly, but it is possible. So what does resilience look like? There are a few common factors that contribute to mental resilience. 1. Supportive relationships. Feeling connected to others is one of the strongest predictors of resilience. Whether it's friends, family, a therapist, or even an online support group, relationships matter. 2. Self-awareness. Being able to recognize your emotions and understand what you're feeling is key. This doesn't mean you control your emotions, but that you acknowledge them without being overwhelmed. 3. Purpose and meaning. Having a sense of direction, even if it's small, like caring for a pet, a passion for learning, or a commitment to helping others, can help us stay grounded. 4. Adaptability. Being open to change and flexible in how we think or approach problems helps us adjust when life throws us curveballs. 5. Self-compassion. Treating yourself with kindness, especially in moments of failure or pain, helps reduce shame and increase emotional balance. All of these factors can act as buffers against depression. They don't eliminate it, but they can help make the experience less devastating. Now let's talk about the direct relationship between resilience and depression. Depression can feel like it drains us of our strength, our motivation, even our identity. It can make us question whether we'll ever feel like ourselves again. And this is where resilience becomes incredibly powerful. Research shows that people with higher resilience tend to recover more quickly from depressive episodes. They are more likely to seek support, engage in self-care, and challenge negative thoughts. But again, this doesn't mean they don't suffer. Resilience is not immunity. It's navigation. It's the difference between being overwhelmed by the storm and learning, slowly and painfully, how to stay afloat in it. So how can we build resilience in real, tangible ways? Here are several research-backed strategies. Develop a daily routine. When depression makes everything feel chaotic, a small routine can create stability and predictability. Practice mindfulness. Mindfulness helps us stay in the present moment without judgment. Apps, breathing exercises, or even just 5 quiet minutes a day can help recenter our mind. Set realistic goals. Break things down into small, manageable steps. Even something like get out of bed or drink a glass of water counts as progress. Challenge negative thinking. Notice your inner critic and gently question it. Is this thought helpful? Is it true? What would I say to a friend who felt this way? Connect with others, reach out. Even if it feels like a chore. Loneliness magnifies depression. Connection, even brief, can reduce it. Celebrate small wins. Every step forward, no matter how tiny, is meaningful. Remind yourself of that. Ask for help. This is the strongest act of resilience. Therapy, support groups, medication, seeking help is not weakness. It's wisdom. Let me share with you a few short stories. Names are changed, but the struggles are real. Meet Sarah. She was diagnosed with clinical depression in her late 20s. For years, she hid her pain, thinking she needed to be strong for everyone else. Eventually, she hit a breaking point and reached out for therapy. It wasn't instant healing, but week by week, she began to understand her patterns, learned to ask for support, and rediscovered joy in photography. She still has tough days, but she now has tools to face them. Or take David, who lost his job and felt crushed by failure. Depression crept in slowly. What helped him was volunteering at a local animal shelter. He found purpose in caring for others. That sense of contribution gave him a reason to get up in the morning. These stories remind us, resilience is not perfection. It's perseverance. Beyond the individual, we can also think about resilience in our communities. Are we creating environments where people feel safe to talk about their struggles? Are we teaching kids not just how to succeed, but how to recover when they fail? Are we modeling emotional honesty and self-care? A culture of resilience means changing how we talk about mental health. It means removing shame, encouraging openness, and valuing support over stoicism. Schools, workplaces, families, we all play a role. Because the stronger our collective support systems are, the stronger each individual becomes. So here's the truth. Life is hard, sometimes unbearably so. Depression can make the world feel gray, empty, and cruel. But within us and around us there are seeds of strength. Resilience is not a magic fix. It's a daily choice, process, a practice. It's okay to fall apart. It's okay to feel like you can't do this alone. Because you don't have to. What matters is that we keep trying, that we reach out, that we hold on to whatever light we can find. And over time we begin to see, we are not as powerless as we think. Thank you for listening to this episode of Understanding Depression. If this resonated with you, please consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. Share this with someone who might need to hear it. You are not alone. And there is strength, quiet, steady strength in that truth. Until next time, take care of yourself and each other. Disclaimer. The content shared in this podcast is for informational purposes only and should not be considered a substitute for professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. If you or someone you know is experiencing depression or any other mental health issues, please consult a licensed mental health professional. Always seek the advice of your physician or qualified mental health provider with any questions you may have regarding your mental health.